Okay, so I think empowerment or initiation, I think people are, I think, very confused. Confused means not realize confused, but it's confusing. So that's why I think important to talk a little bit. So why confused is not you are the non-Tibetans, not your fault. We are Tibetans come to given this ceremony, this environment is so messy and so disorganized and how to say, it's just confusing for you guys, but you don't, maybe many people realize confused, but maybe not many people didn't realize confused, but is you the reality you confuse. Why? Do you know what empowerment means? What initiation or different, different translation, but it's same meaning. So in initiation means just you initiated in the Vajrayana path. So are you qualified Vajrayana student? That's one question. But that's not big serious question. Sometimes you just learn bit by bit with many mistakes. That's not too bad. But the more important, who conduct the empowerment or initiation, are they qualified? And how do you know are they qualified? So that's the question. So the qualification is who conduct empowerment means they have incredible power to transmit other people. They have to be that. To be like that, we can talk so many conditions and qualifications, but in brief, the most important to understand is we can make 3 levels. If somebody really qualified, and then is you have to realize the ultimate truth, Buddha nature directly, who have that realization, okay? And how do you know that? Who knows that? Somebody say, I have a realization, is that good enough? It is, have to be confirmed in many ways, okay? In many ways you can confirm that many points looks like, nobody confirmed maybe 100%, but it looks like more likely. That's meant to be, okay? That's too hard, so we not go detail too much. Okay, then the second qualification, second best qualification, okay? How have to be at least deity, your main yatam, whatever your main yatam or deity authorize you, or at least your root lama authorize you to give empowerment. That you need a publicly aware, okay? It's not about some people doing nowadays these things, authorizations with political reasons. That's not count. But your spiritual root guru publicly, or at least few with weakness that we know, authorize you. Have to be that. How many of percentage of the who conduct ceremonies of empowerment is debatable. So that's the one thing. The minimum qualification who conducts empowerment is at least you know this is your main yidam practice. You only allow your main yidam practices. Unless your high yidam, the most high yidam practices, then the lower ones sometimes you can do it. That's meant to be your yidam. For instance, Kalachakra. But how many people conduct in Kalachakra so-called empowerment is not qualified. Why? Because you ask them, anybody conducting yidam Kalachakra empowerment, you say, is this your main yidam? Kalachakra only qualified, minimum level only qualifies somebody's main yidam practice, main deity. So main deity means at least you practice it. That many years on retreat, lifetime. Strict retreat many years, and normal practice a lifetime. That's meant to be. Anybody conducting, then if you ask them, have you done this? How many people say? Let's say, how many people say, yes, I did. Where, when, with which lama? So that means Kalachakra, somebody done 6 yoga practices many years. How many people done that? You have to ask them, they know. Then you know. Kalachakra empowerment is, or any other empowerment, it doesn't mean somebody know how to recite that ritual and show you this substance empowerment, the display. It doesn't mean it's qualified. Anybody can do that. I mean, not anybody, but anybody little trained, and you can do that. But the main qualification is something to do your lifetime practice, your lifetime commitments, and that's one thing. Lifetime. This is your main yidam. Did you have lifetime practice? And then do you explain what is in it? Because many people do these things. They know how to recite the ritual. That's all. But they don't know what is the meaning is you doing. So that is why I say not qualified. So, okay, if somebody not qualified, you attended that ceremony, is that very bad? No, that's okay. You just attended, that's okay. You don't take seriously until you know very well. That's okay. You can join with your good motivation, no problem. Okay? But you just have to have awareness what is really qualified means. So the minimum level, you have to know the meaning of the teachings. And then you have to have lifetime practice. And you provide in practice others. That's the most important. If anybody just gives you this empowerment, you didn't understand nothing, then you just go away, did he give you nothing? That is not responsible at all. So that means minimum qualification is not there. I'm not talking about maximum, I'm not talking about second best, even minimum qualification not there. So that's, I think everybody should aware. Some people say, oh, Tantra is dangerous. You go to hell, you go to heaven or hell, similar like this. You go to a Buddhahood or in hell. I disagree in that. It no make sense. Because everything should be degrees. Especially your intention is, your motivation to join this is good. Even your wisdom is not there, ignorance. But still, it's okay. You just listen to one ceremony. You just saw a few display things, and you hear good things, but you, whether regardless you didn't understood and they didn't explain you whatever, that's okay, no problem, nothing wrong, don't worry. But I think if we have awareness, that's good. Okay? So why? Because if you have awareness, then you have right amount of expectation, no wrong expectation. And if it's no wrong expectation, not leading you disappointment, discouragement, or even can be, later on, many other negativities can lead. But if you have motivation is right, then you know what is the qualification, what is the purpose. Because many people think just, I go to the ceremony, then I bless it, I don't have to do anything, I'm blessed. It's not that. It's always within your side, the motivation and the understanding, and then their side, the qualification and their intentions. Is something to do with political, or something to do with just promotion, or real intention and prepared leading to you if you are ready. So if it's that way, then step by step. It's not throw, whole Kala Chakra empowerment, that's so big, 16 empowerments. People's ego think, I get the whole 4 Kala Chakra empowerment. That means I'm winning a huge lottery, many millions, not just few thousands. Think that way. It's not about that. It is responsible, step by step. First, empowerment, public, okay, no problem. It's good for everyone to just little seed, to connect. And then if the fortunate ones, they are more interest, and then lead in another step, and then give you the practices. And that way is really responsible. Otherwise, it's not responsible. It's not dangerous. It's not lead you a bad luck or a huge bad karma. Not that. I say, don't worry. But just better way to do it, better way to understand, and better way have awareness. That's my hope. Everybody can understand. Yeah.